Here's how you can extract a specific speech video from a longer video, such as the Zoom recording of an entire meeting. So at Online Presenters Toastmasters, we typically record the whole meeting. But here I'm going to create a project and give it a name. And I'm going to go out to my computer and find the video file that's been downloaded from Zoom and drag it into this workspace. So a placeholder for it appears up top, and then I just need to drag it onto what's called a timeline. So the timeline is where you can work with your video, you can excerpt various things, you can cut out parts that you don't want, and that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm going to grab this little pointer here. This is also known as the Playhead, going back to when video editing had to be done on tape. So we use that to find the part where the Toastmaster of the day introduces the speaker. And once I've found that specific spot, and I can look at the audio down below. It shows what's called a waveform of the audio to try and find the specific spot where she stops speaking and find what I want to cut. I hit the letter C on my keyboard to split that into two clips and then delete to delete the piece that I don't want. I'm going to scan ahead, and now I want to find the end of that clip. So we'll do that, and we'll use the audio to give us a guideline to where the Toastmaster of the day thanks the speaker and starts to introduce the next speaker. We're going to cut out the part where she's introducing the next speaker. We just want the part where she is thanking and acknowledging the speaker. So once again, it's C, not Control-C or Command-C, just the letter C to split this into two shorter clips. And then I can just drag this over so that it's lined up with the beginning of time in this universe. And as a little extra flourish, I'm going to drag in this still image, just will be added as a video clip. And between the end of the video and the start of that image being displayed, I can add various transitions. We could also do this between two different video clips. So I'm going to add this fade transition, and then we can check to make sure that that looks the way we expect it to look.
My answer? It depends on whether or not you want to be long-winded, and if you have the stamina to remain standing. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Joni. To be or not to be, I think the next meeting I will be standing.
So great, we've captured the end of the speaker's video, the Toastmasters acknowledgement, and from here I'm going to take that sequence that I've created, this edited sequence of video, and I'm going to give that a name, and I'll right click here and go to Export. So there are several export options available to me, even in the free version. I could upload this directly to YouTube if I put in my username and password into the software. Or in this case, I'm just going to export it to a file on my computer. It takes a few minutes, so I fast forwarded through that. But once it acknowledges that it's done, it'll help you find where that file is on your computer. And I can go in, for example, to Facebook. This is the club's Facebook page, and I'm going to drag and drop in that video clip, add a little bit about the speech and why it's significant, why it's interesting, and post that to our club's Facebook. You can get Lightworks at lwks.com. Now, they will prompt you to sign up and create an account. They will encourage you to upgrade to a paid plan, but the free version is going to be just fine if all you need to do is trim a speech video, maybe add some simple titles and transitions, more than what you need. When you install it, you'll actually get some tutorial resources on how to use the software that go beyond everything that I've shared, and you'll be off to the races.